Fuck you, I'm drunk. Fuck you, I'm drunk. Pour my beer down the sink. I've got more in the trunk. Fuck you, I'm drunk. Fuck you, I'm drunk. And I'm going to be drunk till the next time I'm drunk.
What's up? Shit. Matt brought these over.
I didn't really bring them all.
I mean, it sounds cool. It sounds like he actually brought more beer, so Smile Money can bitch at me when I bitch about him bringing beer. Actually, it's from Michelle. It was a payment for, you did some debugging. And evidently, he was shooting wasps. And then there was one for me because I always bring her garbage cans back in. What can I tell you about it? It's Bear Hop, an American IPA, and it's 6%. No, 6.8%.
6.8. I said no because I thought I seen 8, but I didn't see the 6 beforehand.
And the funny thing was, is I was looking at 8 and said 6. So between the two of us, high school worked out well. Wow, this is.
It's so big, it's running down the side of my can.
Yeah, and I'm giving more head than Joey on Saturday night at the truck stop. Look at this.
Right? I'm right there with you.
And I was pouring slow.
I was too. It was starting to run down the side of my can. I was going so slow.
Okay, because of the bullshit requirements put on me by the Scotsman. It smells like an American IPA.
It smells actually pretty good. Drink right out of the can.
I'm just going.
Yeah. You're the one that always has the fancy cups.
Oops. See, this is what happens when I drink from the can.
No, you know what?
Huh?
I can't give you my vote yet, but I can tell you guys this. This is a man's beer. This is a man's beer.
Why? Because it's a big can.
Nice big can.
I love big cans.
Oh, and you know what? It tastes like a good IPA.
I mean, if you can get your, if I can get my hands
a little
on
stronger. If it was like 8 to 10%.
Yeah.
Cans like this. Place to make a killing off me.
Fucking love big cans.
This is like the real lawnmower beer. Otherwise, you got to get a little 6-pack holder. You go out there in your underwear and you put on your fanny pack. You stuff one of these in your fanny pack and the other one stays in your hand. That's the best kind of weekend for a dad, let me tell you.
Speaking of underwears, David Brown missing out. Yet I put his picture up. He says, anyone who finds my underwears, please launder them and return them. Joey was first. Nahap was second. And Christine, saying beer, was third. Now, I want to take a moment out, because I don't... I told Jay at Elite Ammunition to have his sons watch this.
Not the girl.
Oh, yeah.
Not the girl.
Ignore all that. Ignore all that, boys. The reason that I have you here is I am giving you guys a chance to pick a knife. Each of you, I will send you the knife that you pick. I guess I'll. Where would I start? I'll start.
There's a lot of good knives in there.
I'll start with the one that I don't know.
That one could probably chop down a tree.
This was a battle box knife, and Jay will just have to let me know what you picked. I'll try to give you the right name. This one I don't remember. I know it. I don't remember what the name of the brand was. It's just it looks like something that you.
It reminds me of the Bastions.
Yeah, it does. It kind of looks like something that Bastion made, but it wasn't. It's just like this big meaty. I like this side. It has the carbon fiber insert. Lock right there. Very smooth. It's not a light knife. It's very well made, and it's beefy as hell. Oh, now you go. Oh, you're gonna pick the.
Oh, I just hand them to you. Closest to.
If you guys saw the Crate Club video, I said the knife that was in there, I already had one from Bastion just like it, and this is it. The difference is this one is the aluminum on both sides, and the one from Bastion, this is the one that Matt's dealing with right now, it's got kind of a unique, almost like teardrop look to it. One thing I can say about Bastion is their knives are very smooth. It has the flipper on it, so that's another choice.
Bastion number 2.
And since you saw that one, if you look at this one from this side, you'd go, that's the same knife. Well, this one has the G10 with carbon fiber inserts. Other than that, it's the same knife. You could take this one, that one apart and put this blade in it. Same thing, very smooth. Again, this isn't a knife review. This is just for the boys to pick.
We're going to just go through all of them now.
Yeah.
All right.
I had a couple. Really liked these knives. Never EDC'd them. As you can see, I made some kind of a stupid attempt on this one. This is a Kershaw. A little bit smaller than the Bastion. Still, just a really cool knife. It has a little bit of a spring assist on the flipper, where the Bastions don't. So, Kershaw with a tail. Jay, if someone picks that one, you can. Yeah, the Kershaw. My other Kershaw that I always thought was a cool, nice, a pocket-sized knife. The Tanto tip to it. And yet I never carried it. So the other Kershaw. Now this one was who the hell?
B&B.
B&B Knives. This was just in a battle box a few months ago. It is titanium with Damascus.
That's a nice little knife.
Its only downside is it's probably the smallest one that I have up as an offering for you boys. But the flipper works extremely well. It has a big area that you can snag with your finger, or it's got the flipper, and that blade is badass with being Damascus. And like I said, this is titanium.
Alright, I'm thinking this is going to be the next comparable one of those. I got them set in order just so I don't get confused.
We should also have a little side contest. Right now, there's 3 knives in the offerings.
Which ones are they going to pick?
I'm going to regret. Yeah, well, there's 2.
Which ones are they going to pick?
Betting what they're going to pick and betting which ones I wish I wouldn't have shown you, because I'm going to regret if they pick it. This one's pretty cool. Again, it's a smaller knife. You have a smaller hand. You could hold it like that. Otherwise, they do have it set up so that you could hold it right there. Obviously, you're getting your finger kind of close to the blade. But what I love about this one is it's got more aggressiveness for holding onto. Ready, and it has that lock, which works. I mean, you can get this opening just by flipping it like that, because that's your lock.
That's the only lock like that.
Yeah, that's
for all the knives, and I really like that lock setup. Oh, yep, better go with this one.
Another one from Bastion, a gentleman's folder.
A little pen knife, basically.
This thing is, again, you can get your thumb right there, but why do that when you can just do that? Also very sharp.
That's almost like a fillet knife.
Yeah, it looks like a fillet knife.
It's a lot stronger than a fillet knife. It ain't gonna flex like that, but it's a nice little knife.
Okay, now slightly getting off the reservation. I threw in a neck knife. I ended up getting one from, never mind, I'm drawing a blank. Obviously I need more beer. And I see it right in my brain. I have a neck knife I really like. I haven't used this one since I got that one. So if one of the boys are interested in a neck knife, all you have to say is a neck knife, because it's the only one that I have here in the offerings.
That's nice, just because you can obviously wear it around your neck and it's convenient.
This one, which may or may not be one of the ones that I would
It's the granddaddy of them all, boys.
And again, just so you know, there was nothing special about this knife. It was actually recommended by Sharky.
It's just
and I went
fits
over.
your hand.
I went over and I purchased it on his recommendation, and I actually love this, and I'm throwing it out there as an offering for the boys because I picked 2 fixed blade knives. This one was very well made. It's full tang all the way to the end, and then it forms a hammer. So you can use it for, whatever.
Pounding in nails.
When you're building.
Might be a little harder.
When you're building a house out in the woods, and then of course it's. I personally haven't ever used this, but it is in an emergency scenario. It has a sharpening on it, and it also comes with the ferrule rod.
And that bastard throws.
And a strike zone. And let me tell you, it works.
Just try it.
It works. Yeah, just try it, man. It works. It works awesome. So I wanted to throw that. Actually, this one reminds me a little of that one with the elephant on it. That comes in that really cool leather sheath with the red stitching.
Yeah.
The Kudeman, or
I
something.
think I know what you're talking about. It was one I really liked.
Now,
The elephant.
I'm just going to set this one up by saying if one of you guys picked this knife, it's badass, and your dad didn't like it. The CRKT, it's the Cleaver or Clever Girl, which was basically from the movie Jurassic Park, and it's supposed to look like a raptor claw.
And it's sharp.
It's very.
I really like the curve.
It
fits your hand really well.
Very sharp. Fits your hand fully, and it's and it comes with a sheath that has the little spring-loaded gate so that you can put it on a belt or molly webbing. Lots of different options as far as loosening up and moving it around, or just don't have it on there at all. But if one of you picks this knife, all you have to do is tell me it was the one that your dad didn't like. I don't know. He made a comment about it being a bad fighting knife. Well, really, I don't want to be stabbed by it. So there you guys go. That is the offerings for you boys. Each of you can pick one of those, and I will get it sent out to you. Oh look, I'm done getting head.
You know what? Have you drank out of your glass yet?
No.
Okay, good. Because I was laughing. I grabbed yours and started drinking, and I looked at the camera. I don't know if anyone else caught on, but I'm like, oh shit. So I just switched the cups because I figured you hadn't drank yet. I hadn't either. It was the first time I started drinking on it.
Nice. So there's a possibility either I got screwed on a little beer, or I might have made out on the deal.
I think you made out a little bit, to be honest. My cup was a little fuller than yours, but that was also after the sip or two.
Okay, where do we leave off? El Tenda, Moretti, ain't that bad? Okay, El Tenda. Oh, see, he's getting pissy with me because it was an Italian beer. Hey, settle the fuck down, Father Sarducci. Brad, hell yeah, brother, it's fucking whiskey time. Does that mean we're doing whiskey? See, I never know when they say it's whiskey time versus drink.
Yeah.
It kind of comes down to the mood of us when we hear it.
I agree. And you know what? This time he spelled it with the EY. And that was the one day I didn't bring over the blood whiskey. For the blood oath. Tell you what, I've only had like a shot or two of that since, and tell you what, I always get really messed up when I start drinking that stuff.
So my Roger, my father-in-law was over.
Mm-hmm.
See, I've been trying for how long? Oh, never mind. That was just a bubble. Never mind. So the other day when we were out having cigars and sitting in the backyard, I've got my my glass with some Octomore in it. I'm outside. You look at the grass and it was crawling with flies. I don't know what their obsession was. You look in the air and there's all bugs everywhere. I come inside, I set my flask down on the coffee bar, go upstairs to take a piss, come back down, there was a fucking bug in it dead. It sat outside for almost an hour and a half while I was smoking my cigar and having sips of it, and a bug never even thought about going in it. I set it down for 10 seconds in the house. But that's one less of those little fucking fruit flies. I don't know what it is about this time of the year.
Tell your wife to
She's been
do
using
some
it.
rounds.
Actually,
is that her indoor one? I know because she's got the other one you guys put out there.
Well, she's right now, the one you gave her is sitting next to her at the computer. She's like, if anybody messes with her.
That cracks me up. And that thing really pops. Really pops when you hit it.
Oh, I got one the other night outside.
Mm-hmm.
A fly was, she's like, damn fly. And I go, well, where's your thing? He goes, oh, damn it, I left it inside. I ran in and got it. I watched him, and it was like perfect. He went up, he circled back around, and he basically flew right into my full swing.
Just a good serve.
And you just heard,
I do like hearing that noise. Like, that's one motherfucker gonna mess with me.
Yeah, Matt got Christine a bug zapper built into a tennis racket.
I told my grandma and my son, and now they're jealous. They want one too. I'm like, well, when I go to the store, I'll buy one. They're like $5, but for $5, I can't believe how well it works.
What the hell? I have a drinking problem today.
You got a hole in your lip.
I was so excited.
Piercing.
I started drinking before I got to my mouth. You know, I saw a millennial over at Super One, or Superior Liquor or Superior Meats this afternoon. And he turns and he looks at me, and I watch him reading my shirt, and I go, here it is. I roll, some kind of a comment. His eyes got all big, and he goes, love that shirt. And it's like, really? Oh, okay. I love the fact that someone your age is saying that.
You probably don't know what the hell he was even talking about.
It's a liberal. Frontline Cigars, top 10 again. Harmarsh gives him some kudos. Oh, excuse me. DFC, 6th. Hey, I learned an interesting tidbit. You know how Google has, or YouTube has the analytics?
Yeah.
They give you probably a lot more information. Some of you people probably with your own channel probably don't even know the magnitude of information that you can get. What John say? According to my analytics, 1.0 is the amount of people subscribed to my channel that watch my videos. So basically, the majority of people that watch most of your videos aren't even your friends, and the analytics show it.
Yeah.
John goes, don't feel bad that you have a 1.0. He goes, that's actually pretty good. That means for every 100 people that watch your channel, 1 is a friend of yours.
Yeah.
The rest are strangers. I'm like, well, that fucking is kind of sad. And he goes, the analytics for John's channel were like 0.038. Yeah. So for every 380 people that watch his channel, 1 person is his friend.
Well, you gotta assume too how big is your channel and how many friends are you actually friends with.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you don't have friends on here that are watching your show, but I'm just saying for any kind of show that you were to broadcast, I don't care how famous or how many friends you have.
See, that's why these guys who put up the SH, they're saying
Still here.
They're saying that they watched the whole video.
Gotcha.
For both of my channels, the average duration. Now, you keep in mind that this could turn out to be an hour and 20-minute video. The average duration is quite a bit higher over here than the eBomi channel. The average duration of a viewer on this channel is 2 minutes and 32 seconds.
Damn.
Of an hour and 20 minutes.
So what they do is they turn it on, they see I'm here, and they're like, fuck, I'm out.
Well, John says that usually that time, like the eBomi channel, the average duration was like 11 seconds. What does that equal? That
accidentally turned on the wrong channel.
That equals how long it took to make a comment and move on. But, like John said, YouTube gives you credit for a view, and you know that your friends at least stopped
Still
over
support.
or were there to support you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, I wouldn't watch this.
I watch it.
I mean, sometimes...
I pretty much watching all of them nowadays. And if I don't watch all of it, I'll watch half of it. Depends on what I got going on that day.
Well, what half so I know when to talk about you?
Keep it on the back end then.
Actually, if you've seen the comments on the last few, your supporters may stab you in the back, but when you're not here, get pissed off. They need to work on what their issue is.
I know. I see the comments. I read the comments before I even watch the show. I turn the show on and I look at the comments.
Salty Shellback, yeah.
Oh, that motherfucker really said what?
Oh, you naked biatches. Yeah, some bitches. Harmarsh, lucky number 7. Beer's good. People are crazy. I'm with Wade. I like side boob. Where's the new Battle Box video? Or there's a new Battle Box video out. Yeah, they Battle Box has it out. I don't think I've gotten confirmation that the box shipped, or have I? Either way, I went and watched the video to see what I normally see. Now, Tac Pack, I wanted Tac Pack to be a surprise. A disappointment, but I wanted it to be a surprise. The Battle Box, I usually watch the video from Battle Box as soon as yeah. Like last month, I knew I was going to get a fucking axe as the knife of the month. And this month, you know what it is?
It wasn't even that cool of an axe. I mean...
No, it wasn't. That little tomahawk, I thought that was cooler. I
mean, actually, you could make some pretty badass axes, you know. But if you're going to take that over a knife, like, make it a fucking sweet one.
And the thing is maybe it'd be different if it was the first time, but I've lost track. There's been at least 5 or 6 axes since I've been doing videos for them.
And you think how big an axe could be? That could still be the knife of the month. You got that whole handle. You make that a strong metal tube, you can insert a little pocket knife in there. Almost like a little pencil knife like this.
Oh, into the handle?
Yeah. Not so it's attached, one that'll slide out.
Out the under?
Yeah,
out the
or
bottom of the handle?
Head, if you got the head big enough, I mean... You could do a lot with axes. They don't utilize axes like this shit. But who really carries the axe unless you're going camping?
Yeah, you can't go to the mall with an axe anymore these days.
It's a shame.
Harmarsh, an early one today. That's right. It did go live about 20 minutes into Locked and Loaded last night. Just an hour at 1 hour, 11 minutes, 27 seconds. More Matt unsub.
Does that mean he's going to unsub if there's more me?
When I die, I want a friend to be at my funeral dressed like the Grim Reaper.
Shake his hand on the way out?
I know I talked about it, but one of my favorites to date, and it made the national news, the Irish, he was either Irish or Scottishman, that was known his entire life as a prankster, and he had it in his will for it to be staged. When the priest gave the final blessings and the final prayer, and people come over and they start putting the flowers on the casket, you started hearing, "Hey! Hey! Let me out! Let me out!" He pre-recorded him telling them to let him out of the casket and put it in. The thing is the priest actually pre-announced it because he feared that some of the elderly in the crowd
what a ruin.
Would freak the hell out.
Way to ruin the prank.
Yeah, I know.
What the...
But yeah, hey, let me out. You guys, this isn't funny. There's a guy that he wanted to have the last laugh, even from the grave. Oh, here it is. Multi-Gunman, it's time for whiskey. Multi-Gunman stubbornly always spells it with an E.
I'm fine with either or. I mean, you know, Scotsman, you know, he gets a little sensitive about that. It's got to be the right whiskey. But if they spell it the other way, I'm fine with.
Mr. 27 asked him if they teach you to read in Canada. And then Multi-Gunman says, did they teach you how to spell in the USA?
No, Multi-Gunman says. Oh.
Those two are actually good friends. Oh, that's right, whiskey. Well, means all the good stuff's out. Hell, we can't even go for Mr. Holster's bottle of Chivas Regal. I think this one is in, though. Nope, that's not even in. Okay. Nope. Uh-oh.
There's only two I see that I can think of right now. Oh, make it 3. 4. Alright, 5. Sorry, I didn't see those ones.
I have actually been given a request. My buddy Tom, who I said go sub his channel.
Is that the one from Tom?
The Vlogs. He asked me if I could do a review of the Jameson Stout edition, which I don't have, so I'd have to get a bottle of it, but I'd kind of like to review the IPA and the Stout side by side. So I thought about stopping to get one of these today. I
had one of those Jamesons.
Well,
no, I haven't had this either.
I got that from Hornet Fixer. Well, unless you
I don't care, man. Whatever floats your boat.
we'll do one of those.
I mean, that's the good stuff right there you're putting away.
Well, I know, but
That's fine. No, I'm saying you can save it for a better day.
which could be 5 seconds from now.
Oh, shit, excuse me.
You have one of those that has been pre-Matt approved over there?
Hey, I think I found the one you were talking about. Was that it? No, that's what I asked you last time.
Yeah, I know. It's out here somewhere. Oh, I wonder if I got put in here.
Well, you know what? It's been sitting in your basement. And right now, I don't really care how dirty things are as long as you don't got that COVID bullshit on it. If it's been sitting here for this long, I'm pretty sure it's passed the COVID test.
You just don't want to kiss Mike. He's still waiting to find out.
Really?
Yeah, his Shane's girlfriend.
Oh
was
yeah,
exposed.
that was a while ago. He'd already be over it now if that was the case. That was how long ago?
He just told me 2 days ago.
Oh
3 days
shit!
ago?
I thought this was like 4 weeks ago.
Oh no, this is like he contacted his boss and said, "Am I even supposed to come to work?" And they said, "Yeah."
Pass it on. Spread the
Yeah.
wealth.
Okay, which one do you want to do?
Honestly, it don't matter. Which one do you recommend?
Well, they are distinctively different because this one's got the IPA blend in it versus that's just Irish whiskey.
Let's try the IPA. I'm kind of interested to try that.
Now, I will say that it's not bad, but I do like the stout version better, which was another reason that I told Tom I'd get a bottle and we'd review it.
Unless you're gonna come down and do it with you?
Tom?
Yeah.
I don't even know where the hell he even lives.
Oh, that's what I was saying. Was that the one from town?
Oh, no. No, I'm not sure where Tom lives.
Just a viewer.
Yeah, I've known him since my channel was like double digits.
I'm not a big Irish whiskey guy, but this one don't taste too bad. It's a lot more smooth than I thought it was going to be.
What did Tom tell me? He's like, I usually buy the really good stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, what do you normally drink? Seagrams. I was like, okay.
To each their own.
I mean, see, the thing is before all this shit started with NIHAP, to me, Jim Beam, Jack Daniels.
That was your good stuff.
Yeah, that was what I thought was good, and it's like I can't even go back to that stuff anymore. It's just, to me, it's such edgy. Versus Tom was saying, what do you recommend for something that's really smooth? And I actually told him I said I'm assuming that there's a price point in here that you're working in. I told him, I said I would give the normal Jameson a try. I highly recommended anything from Knob Creek.
Yeah.
Maker's Mark.
Yeah.
Anything like that in the like the $50 or less range.
Well, $50 or less range, it's gonna be a struggle getting Knob Creek or Maker's Mark. They're gonna be right at that max level, and that's just almost for like their plain Jane. Like that Knob Creek is, what was it, an extra? That was $70 or $80.
Yeah, that was considerably.
But it's a lot stronger, and I think it's well better flavored. I mean, it's a lot better than just straight Knob Creek, which I like Knob Creek, but this was...
Oh, yeah, Tom, if you really want to treat yourself out the gate, the cask strength, that is always going to be a wee bit more. Like for instance, Lefroy 10, that one is... Actually,
you did it the wrong way.
Sorry. This one is 43% Lefroy 10. This is the exact same thing, but it's the cask strength, and this one jumps to 117 proof.
What's the knob at again?
A lot more, 127 proof.
127, so that's 63.5.
It came from Warehouse A.
Hey, check my math. I know they're gonna probably make a comment, so I'll just beat it to them.
Well,
I got it right. So
yeah, go ahead, check his math.
Just check my math, boys. I ain't drunk yet.
Okay, Poco Loco, I'm pooping water.
That's never a good thing.
No. Gunwild, top something bitches. And yesterday, Gunwild said if you want to see some more upgrades to the high point, his video did in fact go live at midnight. I didn't watch it until this morning, but I really like the way that looks. And Jeff asked me this question: if I was to get a hold of a rifle for myself, I would want to go that route. And I think if we did one for Justin, to spruce it up a little, and again, Jeff, if you are going to be the intermediary between us and that company, hell, I mean, they become like a sponsor for it. But I think one of the comments that was left on your video, Jeff, and I fully agree, it kind of made it look like some kind of a futuristic looking thing.
What are we talking about now? You were talking about the rifle they have, right?
That just the regular old high point, but Jeff has been putting aftermarket. He's dealing with a company, and he's changed out the muzzle device and the rail. Instead of going across the top, turning down, and then being done, and then it was just barrel. The new rail goes all the way to the end and actually locks into the muzzle device, and it makes it look like something from like a futuristic space movie,
like Expanse. I finally finished it, by the way.
That's like,
are you done with that one?
Yes. Waiting on season 5.
Did I tell you what I'm going to start next? I swear I have to talk to you about it.
Firefly?
No.
Oh. Some badass weapons in that too, by the way. Hannah. There's a series?
Yeah.
I've seen the movie.
No, there's a series. There's two seasons that are already released, and it's about like they get trained to be spies or murderers or something, and Hannah fucking was trying to save this girl from doing that shit. I don't know.
The movie's good.
No, it looks like I'm telling you, the show looks badass.
Steven, laugh out loud. Didn't I give you the POS bottle opener? Piece of shit? Or the... Yeah.
You talking about the shit dick one?
No, the real dick.
Oh. The one that really fucked everybody.
Yeah, I one time I used him to open my beer, and I tossed him, and he landed over there on the rug and broke his feet off.
I like how you wrote on him, "I am gay." Oh my god, that's funny. He looks like a little demon.
Drew a penis on his forehead. Oh yeah, drew a penis on his forehead and made his eyes red.
You should have.
That was actually.
He should have drew a dick like going along the side of his face to his mouth. But the forehead works too.
It's actually one of the most useless bottle openers.
No, I got a good idea for you. We go out to the range.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, that's a really small target. You get that out there, you're gonna have some
Put it next
good
to
accuracy.
put it next to the Obama coin. As soon as I shoot that coin at 1,000 yards, Chuck's checking out.
Yeah.
That's what he says. He's staying alive just long enough to see me shoot the coin. Yes, Steve, you did give me the piece of shit bottle opener. Cobra, 1. Gillian, beer, fuck yeah, cheers. Gillian, here, cheers. Poco Loco, show me your latest favorite gun and tell me.
No, your least, not latest.
Oh,
Show
so
me your
my
least favorite gun and tell me why. I could probably tell you that right now.
You're gonna tell me what my least favorite
I
gun
could
is?
probably tell you. Your least favorite is the one that's not done. Because it's not done.
Oh, this. Yeah, that's true.
You've been sitting on that handguard rail for a while.
The 24-inch build, because it's not done. And and then I'm looking at it thinking, all I need is a handguard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need the frickin' handguard. I'm also missing the bolt catch. The bolt catch.
Oh, you're missing a few things.
Yeah.
Well, those are small. Those are easy.
Least favorite. I love all my kids. Love all my babies. This one, just because. And the really thing that really pisses me off is several of you guys have sent me links. Oh, Stephen Bush, that one, it was like a 19-inch handguard, and he sent me the link, and like 5 minutes later when I clicked on it, they were already sold out. I don't want to leave the gas block. I don't want to leave the gas block exposed. So, yeah, and I noticed I'm missing some.
Some essential.
I'm missing some lower end parts too.
Parts.
The trigger in here is nothing special. It was an Eric trigger job with a, as you can see.
Trigger job? I love it.
Oh yeah, it's a.
Well, that was a 5.56 round, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I polished the trigger and put JP springs in it, and I think it's trigger pulling at
3.
Actually, I think it was like 2.5. So it's acceptable. I mean,
It's acceptable.
I might put. I would rather it was just a
Touch over 2.
I mean, this gun was supposed to be my distance 5.56 gun. This gun, when completed, is supposed to go up against the gun that I got from the one that I built out of all White Label Armory parts.
Okay.
I was.
No, it looks like it's going to be a nice looking gun when you're done.
Yeah. So there you go. There you go, Pookie.
So you're saying I nailed that one, huh?
Yeah, I can't. I don't
He
know.
doesn't. He doesn't dislike any of his guns. Is his problem. He can't fucking part with his guns.
Well, God, fine. If I was
Sorry to call you out like that, but I know you are. You're like, oh, you might have to sell some guns. What do you want to sell? Nothing. I can't sell that. I can't sell that. I can't sell that. I can't sell any of them.
No, I mean, Poco Loco. I just stood and looked. in the safe, and I honestly, I don't really have anything that I would say that I like the least, other than something that's not done and it's pissing me off. That, I mean, yes, I've gotten some links from a few of you, and I really wish I could afford to go buy a $300 handguard, because I realize that a quality handguard is going to be up there in price, but I can't. That's why it's sitting. I cannot afford to finish it off.
We'll talk. Don't worry.
I mean,
We'll talk.
I could go buy a Smith & Wesson, an old gen Smith & Wesson 9mm or a 40 cal for about the same money as that damn handguard.
Yeah.
Okay, didn't scourge. Lindberger.
Oh fuck. Limburger.
How's
How's
that?
that fare with the Bluntwurst? Bluntwurst?
I don't know.
I'll tell you. No, keep that.
You want some?
No, I don't. Actually, I'll look at it. But no, I opened up your fridge because I put those beers in there today. You want to know what's funny? Like, Jesus Christ, this smells like my grandpa's fishing fridge. You got fucking worms rotting in there. You got fish guts sitting in there until Sunday where you can throw them out.
It's almost gone.
It smells like dying worms, dead fish, and dirty feet. That's what it smells like when you open that shit up.
There's only that much left of that brick from NIHAP.
Just try some. If you can eat that, you can eat anything.
Try some what?
Some of that cheese.
Oh.
If you can do that, you can eat anything.
If you could eat it. You could eat anything.
You can eat any woman.
Yeah.
That was my grandpa's line. If you can eat this cheese, you can eat any girl. Don't worry, Matt.
Don't worry.
Jesus Christ.
Grandpa. Gillian, Mike, hell, just give me all the whiskey, vodka, moonshine, and I'll be just fine.
I like that response, though.
Smile Money says basically, you're going to get hand sanitizer and you're going to like it.
You're only going to get hand sanitizer.
Harmarsh, Jules has 9 subscribers.
Tomorrow will be 10.
Well, we're going to double check because I think she left a comment, actually.
I know, I seen that. She did leave a comment. That's why I said tomorrow she'll have 10, because I haven't switched over to look at hers, but I'm going to have to go subscribe to that.
Mike again, don't get me wrong, fine looking gals are great, but firearms are better. I can't argue, really.
Not always. I've seen some chicks that are pretty badass.
I mean, right now, if someone said, you can either nail that, or I'll buy you all the ammo so that you can shoot the stuff in there that you've been wanting to shoot.
Oh,
but
I'm going to take the ammo in a heartbeat, unless she's for life. I mean, if she's just like a one-time thing, I'm taking the ammo. But if I'll get stuck with her and she's just going to do my bidding whenever the hell I want,
no, I mean,
I'd take that.
You can either have sex with her, or a mystery donor will send you all. I mean, we could go shoot for the rest of the afternoon, and it's impossible to run out of ammo. But you don't get to take any home. Just shoot. It's like going to Dead On, and Nate just keeps bringing us ammo. Or you can have sex with her one time.
So 2 minutes, we're all done.
I was going to say, 15 good... I'd give her the best 15 seconds of her life, or we could shoot all afternoon. Well, that is kind of a no-brainer.
Oh, shit. I'd give it a good go.
I mean, I don't want to say that, I don't want to agree with anyone that says your sex life ends when you get married. But right now, if she looked at me, tilted those sunglasses down, and said, "You want some of this?" and I'd be like, "I'm already done."
Look, your pants are wet.
Yeah,
Thanks
yeah,
a lot.
yeah. You're pretty good.
Oh, shit.
Social distancing sex.
Oh, Christ. You kill me sometimes, Eric. You kill me.
Mike, so far most of the Tac Pack stuff I use, and then the rest I've given to others that like the stuff. Well, that makes 2 of us. I mean, hell, shit, these boxes are almost tailored to what the Boy Scouts do.
Yeah.
mean, now, Jay already knows this, but the box, I lied the other day. I said the box would be in the mail on Monday. The box will be there on Tuesday.
You got that out quick.
I already took care of it.
Get that out quick for him.
Steven, check this. The laser is inside the light housing. The Wazer. It's got a Wazer in it.
I'm guessing it's going to be some kind of...
Basically, it's the one that I showed yesterday.
Oh,
but they actually...
Okay. The laser is in the light housing.
Oh, and it's got the magnetic charging. You know...
What's that run? $90, huh?
That's... Fuck.
My question is, how well does it work with that being in the light?
Oh, it's $140, but in 5 days, 3 hours, 5 minutes, and 28 seconds, it's going to be on sale.
Gotcha.
This is just like the fucking bullshit I went through. I fucking waited around for 3 days for those fucking cunts not to respond to a single email, and I never did get to buy the light. Fuck you, Olight. Thank you, Steve. You... Just kidding. Moving on.
Hostility.
Fucking Olight. Oh, that thing was so fucked up. Oh, just press this button to make your purchase. You press the button and nothing happens. Yeah.
So you're saying don't go there.
I think Olate is one of the shittiest companies for service. It's kind of like your 80%er company. Except for
I still can't.
Except for you at least got a couple of emails back before they no longer talk to you.
Yeah.
I've never, to this point in time, 7 or 8 emails, not a single response from Olite.
Yeah. And you know, it probably was the whole COVID. I know down there it's hurting them a lot worse, but the least you could fucking do is have someone respond. They said they would even during COVID. Hey, it might take us a while, but we'll get back within 3 days.
Oh, and Steve, just to
3 months later.
Back up, Steve. For $90, I would take one of those. I mean, it's a $40 savings. I would put that on Ed's gun, the one that's always on defense. I mean, I liked having the laser and the flashlight both in one. I think lasers are proven to diffuse situations. When
you got a fucking red or green dot on your chest, whether that gun's sighted in or not, if that dot's on your chest, you're probably gonna think, hey, time for me to slow my roll.
Yes.
My life is flashing before my eyes. How the fuck do I get out this?
Oh, okay, and a million comments back and forth. Island Gal 57, a.k.a. Jules. That's a dark beer. Must taste good. It was dark-ish, and no, it didn't taste really all that good. But I can say to Jules, it was, it does, it is. Well,
that doesn't sound like you have a choice. They're all the same.
Yeah. Well, there is option 4.
None of the above. It wasn't.
It was not.
I'm gonna have to Island Gal. Yeah, Island Gal. I have to look her up and
Mike
subscribe to her.
Says hello, Jules. Jules says hi. Mike says this is Mike from Facebook. Jules says, oh, you're that creepy bastard that buys those tack pack boxes.
Yeah.
Mike says, yeah. No, I'm just kidding. It's me. Okay. I don't have time for their romance. Steven again. OTFs aren't legal to carry in Minnesota. What?
Hold on, no. You know, I'm not always the smartest. What OTFs?
Out the front knives?
Oh, that's one I was just saying, that they're illegal.
Yeah,
the ones that pop straight forward.
Yeah, you know that one that I have?
No, I don't, actually. But
Green handle one. Tardisia sent it to me.
oh, I don't know. But that's where the blade just shoots up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Steve, you're right. I would never, ever think about keeping something like that.
My dad has one of those. Or did, back in the day. But I know it was illegal back then, too.
Yeah. Hey, I forgot to mention. You see the tattoo on my forehead that says "Give a fuck"?
It's right there next to the one on my middle finger.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, right here. Oh, I'm supposed to use the stereotypical response. No, Steve, I don't have an out the front knife. It was attached to my bump stock when it fell off the boat. Fuck.
Just like I walk into the gas station saying, I have a medical condition.
I took my mask off at Super One.
Did you?
Yeah, nobody said anything to me.
I walk in there.
Maybe because I was wearing this shirt, nobody even looked at me weird.
I walk in there and the first thing I do is I take my mask straight down over my nose so I can actually fucking breathe. If they want to yell at me for it,
I started off with it as a chin strap. The only reason that I actually pull it up to at least my mouth is so that you can read Trump 2020. But we were about halfway through, and I was just like, you know what? Fuck this. Go ahead and just ask me to leave. I'm going to tell you I have a medical condition. Do you want to violate my constitutional and medical rights?
But it's not them. It's the governor.
Yeah.
I laugh. Actually, a lot of stores, if you look at them, they must have advisors to word it right, but they say, due to our governor's directions or governor's laws, they're not.
Well, they don't want you to hate them.
Yeah, they're hey, it's not our fault. This is a governor fucking bullshit tactic here. We are supposed to enforce a mask policy. Please have a mask coming on in.
Did you see those latest rounds that Jay sent me?
No. Well, maybe. No. I already told you, though. I don't really care about these little pea shooters. That's a sexy looking piece of lead, but no, I want some for $308.
He makes them. Well, let me rephrase. He, in the past, has made...
I know, I did watch a video, actually.
T6B.
I had a video that I watched, actually, and he did say that was in the past. I'm talking about now.
Can you imagine, though? That is a round that goes through almost, well, not that one, the T6B, goes through almost all known ballistic plates, bulletproof vests. Inside of 100 yards, it's even out of the 5.7. Now, can you imagine that same projectile being pushed by all of that extra powder in the 308?
That's why I want some of that.
Oh, God. Go ahead, blue hats. Come to my door. Oh, my God.
Ain't nothing you hiding behind.
Jesus Christ. You know what would happen? The guy that rang my doorbell, the guy behind him would be able to see me through the hole in the guy in front of him. Well, actually, the guy behind him would be dead, too. I wonder how many people that a 308 T6B round would go through if you stacked all them up in a row.
I want to say at least 5 before the projectile changed directions.
Started tumbling. Harmarsh, absolutely. # be like Ed.
And when I say 5, I mean that's through the door and then 5. I got a pretty solid wood door. But I mean, if it was less, maybe more or less. But I think after like 5 bodies start to tumble, like the bullet might hit something and change directory a little ways.
Actually, I watch a pretty cool guy who lives in Alaska. His channel is Alaskan Ballistics, and that's what most of his channel is about, is range testing, and he shoots through usually some denim to simulate some clothing, and then water jugs. And he was having a real problem with one 10mm round. I can't remember which one it is now. All of the rest of them were flying straight, expanding, diffusing their energy, and then dropping into like the 4th or the 5th water jug. And this one was like, it hit the first jug here, hit the second jug there, and by the 3rd jug it was gone. It
just kept ricocheting.
Yeah, it was tumbling really bad after the very first hit versus continuing straight. Of course, some of my...
Well, with a bullet like this, I'm not saying it won't tumble, but I'm pretty sure a tip like this is really going to push itself a lot straighter, I think, than being a big, like a 45, you know, round bullet that's just freaking going to go end over end.
I mean, here's the backside, just those sharp points. This is an actual, I think this the HSTS. This was an actual fired round from Jay at Elite Ammunition. He tested a bunch of stuff, and then he sent me his favorite boxes. And the one that almost everybody sees that they say, I want that, and I gotta go look.
That's
Jay,
ugly. That's ugly.
I'm going to say this out loud because Jay will probably respond to it before I can remember to go online and look. I would love to have some Grizzly rounds for the 44. Does Grizzly make a round for the 44 Magnum? ? Because the ones that Jay sent me, they just open up like a big propeller. Talk about making a mess. This is so much more deadly than, say, the Rest in Peace rounds. I know it's all cool because they look so badass and spiky, but they literally come apart and then just kind of spread. Yeah, they make a little bit of a mess, but...
Oh, that'll make a mess in someone, especially when you're on the hospital table.
But they don't make the cavity that this thing makes. I mean, this just looks like some kind of an alien spoo ball.
It looks like a fucking... Wait, hold on. It's not an octopus because that's 8, right? So is that what's the 6th one? Is that a squid? What is the 6th time? It looks like. How about an octopus or squid? Whatever the hell it is with 6 going down, doesn't it? All you need is put a little ball up there for the head. It looks like he's trying to propel himself off.
Put a head on it.
Actually, and that's sharp as hell too. I'm just touching these things, and what people don't know is these are pretty fucking sharp.
All of them spread out except for one, and kind of folded.
Just going to be, those are just going to be blades cutting right into you even more.
The debris on the back is he literally
Look
glued.
At what I say? That was sharp. I'm not joking. I just dropped it, and I'm fucking bleeding. Don't get COVID.
The bottom of it looks the way it does because he glued it to the box. He put one spent round with everything that he sent me, and those are badass. But I still think the Grizzlies are the most intimidating. It just looks like you took a hollow point and put it on a bandsaw and went, all right. I wonder if you could do that. If you could take someone else's round. Do you remember the...
Well, you could, but I mean, like, to legally sell them after, no.
What was the...
Unless you got their permission.
There was a movie that came out in the late 70s. He was a vigilante, and he killed everybody with a .44 Magnum. And he was actually making his own hollow point, and then he filled the hollow point with mercury. So even if you got shot in the leg... And you didn't, like, wasn't a kill shot,
but you still... Was it going to be a kill shot?
And then he put lead or wax over the top of the... I think it was wax over the top, and this guy was... You know, that dude just raped those girls a couple nights later. Gone.
I don't know who that is, but I mean, I remember the whole story of the guy doing that.
J-Dog says here at work. Smile money. Moldy, slimy, crusted, or greenish cheese is on my oh hell no list.
See, that's for once where I can agree with Smile Money. Well, I'm sure I could agree with a few things with Smile Money, but that
one's oh hell yeah, I can agree with.
Fucking yeah, that's goddamn right.
I seriously, with the way this batch of Limburger cheese tastes and smells, I think that last one was starting to
decompose.
Here's a case in point. I cut a bunch of this cheese up this morning, and I had a pile of cubes on a plate upstairs in the kitchen, and Christine never knew. I opened that other shit in the basement, and an hour later,
I just opening that fridge, man. I can smell it. I told you. I told everyone what it smelled like. It don't fucking smell good at all.
Bad vag.
Fuck no. It smells like dying or fucking dead worms, dying dead fish, and feet all rolled into one.
Rich Huff, cheers all. Love my double box.
So it could be some really, really stanky veg. I don't know, but I mean,
Yeah.
even that has like one specific usual smell. That shit's got like 3 fucking obnoxious things it reminds me of.
Rich.
I think my grandpa is right though. If you can eat that, you can eat any woman.
Good. I'm ready for a date out at the. Never mind. I was gonna say something.
The Crab Shack.
Yeah, I'm ready for my date at the Crab Shack. Rich Huff, I'm snacking on ghost pepper cheese with my beer tonight.
Oh,
I think you'd like it. Rich, it's funny you said that.
gonna do a challenge.
Which is that the
This was the light one. It does have some heat. I took one off and brought it down to the bar. But I'll tell you what, it's not ghost pepper crazy. It's not anything like that.
Rich, I was at the grocery store and 2 interesting things. I found something that I honestly I do not think was there 6 months ago. May or may not be a lot like something in here. And I was also looking at a fairly expensive piece of ghost pepper cheese. And after reading your comment now, I regret not getting it.
Okay. Do you want the peppers or not the peppers?
I don't care.
Alright. Hold on.
You
I'm
go-
out of beer. I need more beer before I try this because I know it's going to be a little hot. It's not crazy hot, but it's got some zing for. It does say hot on the grill box, but
Oh, this is hot.
it's not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's got some jump to
I
it,
can-
but it's not
I
like
can just tell from that.
it's not like. Well, I swear it is hot, but it's not like going to kill you hot. And you're the one that eats this crazy chocolate that's like,
Yeah, but
hey, no, not
Once.
yeah, but I'm
I
just
still
telling-
got that thing in the freezer.
I can't handle some of the stuff you eat. If I can eat this, you should have no problem with this. Just saying, it's a lot hotter than I thought it was going to be. It's not the chocolate freaking scorpion that I'm waiting for, but it's warm. It's warm.
Or this.
To be or not to be. I don't care.
Better be this.
All right. By the way, that URSA, what are you gonna go? I'll walk away.
I'm just gonna go.
I go 7.5.
I went 6.
Really? I didn't mind it at all. The only thing I loved the big cans. I loved everything about it actually. The only thing I didn't like about it is a little weak on the alcohol side. Could be a lot better. But 7.5, I'd say that was like a good average for me.
Well, this
Like,
should make you
it's
more
good,
happy
it's-
considering this is what 11.
Yeah. Well, what? Oh Jesus Christ! You haven't even touched your pepper.
12.
You're already shitting.
It's 12%.
I actually. No, that reminds me of a lot of like.
Hey, you're on the right side of the fan. Stop bitching.
I'm still getting the fucking creep. That reminds me of a lot of like Two Hearted Ale or other stuff. Like it's a good. That could be a good like daily drinker. I would just prefer a little bit more alcohol, but even Two Hearted Ale isn't like overly strong. It's stronger than that, but not crazy. But the flavors there in the can, I mean, you're getting a 2-for-1 can in that bitch. Maybe a 3-for-1. I mean, what? How much is this? 25.4 ounces. So yeah, this is 2 beers, just over 2 beers in one. You gonna mix some pepper and cheese?
Yes.
How was that? I wouldn't say they're fully ripe because they're supposed to turn yellow, but I always like the fresh pepper taste when you pull them.
I like the flavor.
Yeah.
It's It's almost like a jalapeno and a piece of celery fucked each other.
It was like a picante or whatever it said. Don't you remember? Or I don't know what it is. They're fucking. Whew, they're spicy though.
It was a piece of choho. You tried some fresh choho?
No, but you know what I did grab because I know you were doing your cheese lately? I went and grabbed a big old block of Parmesan. That's the cheese I like. I like Parmesan cheese. How about this? Not just Parmesan. There's a lot of cheeses kind of like Parmesan. Like Parmesan, you have the oregano. There's a few different ones. I can't think.
God, this stuff is like...
But I like those drier, hard blocks. Some of that stuff that sits out for months and like hardens. Actually, that's my favorite part about the Parmesan cheese is like the end of the block where it sits out. And it's really, really hard. Yeah, I like that stuff.
You know, it's not going to help with anybody like Smile Money, but Limburger cheese is like playing with your own poo.
You know what? Because you have it out. I'm almost thinking I might try one. Just because I have pepper here to wash any fucking thing of that off with. Hold on. I'm just gonna smell it. I don't know, man.
Don't. You can't do that.
Oh, that does straight up. When you fucking put your nose to it, it smells like straight dirty cooch. I'm not even gonna lie. That is straight dirty cooch. I'm gonna fucking lay my whole pepper, or what's left of my pepper, across that cheese. Because if I'm gonna... This is a reminder. Matt, if you ever eat dirty punani like this, it's gonna burn. It's gonna burn something.
Before you do that, though, here's a funny moment in time. This is the best of and the worst of time spent with our grandfathers. To me, I remember this as a positive
I remember
thing.
this. I remember this from my grandpa. It was a great story, and one I'll never forget. It was the equivalence of you and my grandpa cutting down a tree. Okay, it was like the best story you'll never forget.
Oh my God! Oh, that was one of my.
But
favorite.
just because I won't ever forget it doesn't mean I don't want to forget it. Oh my God, this is. I don't know why I even. I don't know why I decided to do this. I'm gonna walk home and my son's gonna say, "Did you fart, Dad?" And that's when I just start opening my mouth and talking to him. "Did you fart, Dad? This stuff is fucking smells actually tasting wise, don't taste bad. But I also have it drowned out by a really hot pepper and a cracker. So I really don't even taste much of the cheese. But it smells fucking god awful.
I need a little bit more special piece.
Oh Christ, that's a big old one. Oh, I got some cheese taste on that one. Not a fan.
Did you watch all of yesterday's brew review?
Mm-mm.
I was gonna go like
I
this.
only got halfway through.
Smell that.
Oh.
Oh my God! It does. It smells like the toilet paper ripped. The look. He's not even on camera. The look on his face. Eric just put his finger through the toilet paper.
Because I'm ready to puke. Because not only that's what it smells like, it also kind of tastes like that. The first bite was fine. I had enough pepper and cracker, like I didn't even notice the cheese. Second side was a bigger cheese blob, and oh, dude, I don't know how you can handle that. Honestly, that's disgusting.
You know when someone doesn't really care for the cheese when they pray that the burn is so bad that they don't even notice the cheese.
That was me, and I'm telling you what, I give you and my grandpa credit, and I did it out of respect for both of you, just to try it. But my thoughts were right, and my grandpa was fucking My grandpa was right in his assessment. Maybe he wasn't trying to be dirty. Maybe he was just trying to tell me, man to man, what it really was like. Either way, I'd rather not know the truth, but fuck, that stuff is nasty.
Now, if that pepper matures a little bit more... See, here's what I actually have noticed. Just because the pepper turns the color doesn't necessarily mean it's going to get hotter. It just gets softer.
No. I didn't think mine was going to get hotter. That's not why I pulled it. I pulled one the other day because there was like no peppers on it. And all of a sudden there were 2 peppers on it. And then there were 5 peppers on it. I'm like, oh fuck, I got 5 peppers on my plant. Alright. Well, then I looked at it again. And now there were fucking like 10 peppers. I mean, there is doubling like crazy on this little plant. Like, I didn't even know there were that many flowers, let alone whatever. So I had one the other night. I brought down to the bar with me and a lady friend. And we just... She only had the fucking tail tip of it because she knows peppers can be hot and then it goes hotter up the seed. So I said, you want to try some? She goes, yeah, but only the bottom. So I gave her some and she's like, oh yeah, this is...
Is that what you said to her later that
night?
Like,
this is hot. No, I never gave her the tip. But then I tried some, and the first one wasn't bad because it was still low down. I was cutting it, lengthwise in pieces, and the first one wasn't bad. But I was like, yeah, you could tell it's got a little zing to it. But as farther up I went, I had a whole mug. We're talking 34-ounce mug of beer. I went through that in just the 1 pepper in about 5 minutes. But I was eating all the peppers, and I mean, she only had just a little nibble. The first 2 were fine, but you're still sipping beer, and then all of a sudden, I swear, like, the farther up I went, the more seeds I was getting, and I was just like...
Oh, the closer you get to the stalk, the stem.
Yeah.
Especially...
Well, that's why I cut ours the lengthways down and kind of just split that up. But dude, I wasn't like crying because I can handle peppers. Not like you. Man, you're eating some crazy hot shit. But I handle peppers pretty good. But it was one of those days I was patting down the forehead and blowing my nose. Well, no, I wasn't like crying. It wasn't like, oh my god, I'm dying. But beer on the tongue felt good, and I had to wipe my forehead a few times because I started sweating pretty good, and my nose was running like a son of a gun. Well, today I just did the same thing, but with cheese and a cracker, and I'm not having any of those experiences. You know what I mean? But the other day, well, each pepper, they are a little different. The last one was hot, but I also ate it just plain Jane. You licked yours and you're like, yeah, this is hot.
It has some heat to it.
It's not that hot of a pepper, but it is.
The thing is to me, it's always about the flavor, though. Christine grew me some, I should have you try one, some jalapenos. I'm just like, it's a fucking jalapeno. I picked like 5 of them to put on my, to put in my meal. Mm-hmm. She made the hobo chicken.
Yep.
And I just made a big pile and I threw it in. Well, on the way back from the garden, it's a fucking jalapeno. Holy shit, it's a fucking jalapeno. What the fuck? I'm like, whatever this is, you need to get some more of these.
You mean a jalapeno?
Yeah, the jalapenos are really
You know
hot.
what that? You ever heard that? The jalapeno?
Yeah.
Trailer Park Boys? No,
Ever been to the Jalapeno Islands?
I want the jalapeno chips.
Okay, we were going to do this as an independent review.
We've been waiting on this one actually for a long time.
Fuck, I've had this I think for like a month.
More than a month.
The reason is KBS has gotten so popular with founders that instead of releasing it one time per year, it's now it's all the time.
It's gonna be, but it's fucking expensive. I just looked. That's like $18 for a 4-pack, dude.
Oh yeah, it's $20 for 4. They're
well,
$5.
I said 18. Okay,
$5 a
18,
piece.
$20. Yeah. This is tasty though. This is.
Now, I guess Stephen Bush could answer this question. I don't remember last year's release being 12%, I thought it was 11. That's
I know probably year to year it might change just a hair, but this is damn good, and I'll be happy with it being 12 if this is what they're going to stay consistent with.
barrel aged, packaged on 3/12 of 20.
Dude, you got to get rid of that fucking cheese, man. I'm telling you. I'm just telling you. It's straight up like you. It's straight up like I shoved my fucking nose in someone's nasty vagina. Like, the smell will not go away. It's encasing my shit here.
Okay, hold on. Let me pre-prep.
Or at least give me something that'll clamp my nose but won't hurt. I think this one's a little strong right here. Because I'll clamp my nose. I mean, I'll respect you eating your nastiness, but you got a clothespin or something down here?
Clothespin.
Well, I know you don't do laundry down here, but...
Actually, did you see the clothesline over
That's well, I was kind of laughing and saying something. Yeah.
Christine bought a new comforter, and of course, because of the whole sterilization thing, she wanted to wash it before we used it. And it's supposed to be delicate, which our machine does, and then it's line dry only. So I put a line up for her.
Stop talking and just eat your shit. No, I don't want another one.
I got one for you.
No, I could barely handle that last bite. The first one wasn't bad, I'll give you that. Fuck, dude, you're just pushing out the fucking stank.
Oh yeah. Oh, so what I was saying.
That's why it's all right for you. You double wrap it in crackers.
NIHAP, Super One grocery store now has the exact cheese that you sent.
What, one Super One down here?
Yes.
I just went and looked today or yesterday. I didn't see it.
I swear to God.
Where was it?
I have asked. It's right by the deli
in the Parmesan area.
Yeah,
because that's where I go. What was it called? Where's the package of it? Threw it away.
Yeah.
Well, no, because I looked for some actually because they have a lot of. I'm standing on the camera most of the day today. I've went down there and looked because they have a lot of different cheeses, and I didn't see any Limburger. But is it listed Limburger on it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I asked in the past, and they said no. And I walked in there today, and the salad's right there. The deli people are right there.
Yep.
I walk around, and you know how the thing is long this way?
Yeah.
It was almost all the way to the end by the deli, and I'm going, that's the same fucking cheese that NIHAP just sent me.
So that's got to be pretty close to my Parmesan, because my Parmesan blocks are on that side too.
I swear, they had never had it because I specifically asked. Maybe because I inquired, someone decided to order it? I don't know. They had 6 blocks.
But you still haven't gotten the jar stuff.
No.
Now, is that any better or not really? I mean, like, it's just more spreadable?
I remember it tasting...
Does it still smell as bad as that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember it tasting just... This cheese that NIHAP sent, it tastes identical to the stuff in the jar, but the jar stuff was a little bit more spread.
So you could thank you. Yeah, no, yeah, to each their own. That's just not the cheese for me. You know what I almost did? I almost bought some Gouda cheese to bring over. Do you like Gouda cheese? I got Parmesan. I didn't know how much of a cheese connoisseur. I mean, we've been doing all these brew reviews and whiskeys. I'm like, well, shit. Why not just start a fucking cheese review too? I mean, we might as well be on our high horse.
To answer your question, if this is where the Limburger was, all the way around now, you're facing the narrow end, and the deli's right there. I get Christine the 3-year-old aged Gouda. Fucking shit is unbelievable. You take a chicken breast and wedge some of that in there, put it in foil and cook it on the grill. Gouda cheese. Fucking shit's great.
It's also good. It's also good.
But you're also
mixed little mozzarella and Gouda or any other thing you want.
But no,
you're mixing your patties like making hamburgers. No, my buddy used to work at Vincent's down in Minneapolis. Best fucking burgers in Minneapolis area.
The problem is with the Gouda cheese is it's that thick. It's 2 inches on one side down to a wedge.
Yeah, you gotta slightly thin it.
And it's $12 bucks.
Yeah.
For what the fuck is that? A half a pound? It's like.
Is it even a half a pound?
Probably not.
It's about a quarter of a pound. It's probably like.
Well, let's put it this way. If you gave up your Gouda cheese fetish, you could afford to buy cocaine. Cocaine is probably cheaper, actually.
No, because once you start on the cocaine, you don't want to stop. Gouda, at least, you can maybe, shave off a slice a night and you're still not going to break your bank. What's the time?
It's fucking Saturday.
What's the time? Is
Hour 20.
Oh, we better wrap this up, boys.
J-Dog says the small juice jugs don't even get warm. No, they don't.
Well, you got to warm those juice jugs up.
Okay. Jolson, this video needs more cowbell and shots.
We can't do the cowbell.
Tardisius says it wouldn't hurt.
We can't.
You could just...
I grabbed the right one.
And shots.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, we can't do the noisy shot. I could edit in. Would that piss him off or not?
Did I ever tell you I always thought this was a sweet-ass knife?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I do. No, I really like browning. You know what?
I wish they made a big version of that.
I'm not like a freaking little whore on the, I gotta have this symbol or that or whatever. I think, I'm a deer hunter. I think browning has one of the coolest fucking symbols across the board. Having that etched in your blade like that, and it's a full, like you see your full blade.
Mm-hmm.
This is a sweet little knife.
Speaking of,
I know you carry that all the time. That's a cool little knife.
Speaking of cool blades, I don't even know if I even want to show you this, because Harmarsh, fucker, he
Shots. Who said shots, by the way? Oh my god. My fucking fingers now smell bad from picking up that cheese and I just rubbed my chin. I swear to God, I'm going to go home. My grandma's going to be like, who were you just sleeping with in the fucking alley? I swear I did a brew review. It was fucking Eric's cheese.
Hey, ask me how my date went.
I'm gonna when my sister comes home. I'm gonna.
Okay, thanks to Harmarsh, this is now on my probably most wanted list. It's from CRKT, and
Just show me.
It's a folding karambit.
You know what? How much?
See, that's why I'm pissed.
No, I was gonna say like you add that first two and I'd buy it, but it's a sweet little knife. But you know what? Honestly, it's too much curvature for me. That's really a fight knife. That's really like combat.
It would be a defensive knife.
No, I'm just saying.
It would probably turn into my new neck knife.
Yeah, that's a straight up fight knife, but I wouldn't spend that much on it. I'm sorry. You get a fixed blade for half of that price.
What it is though is while you're holding it, you can actually deploy it without fearing that you'd cut yourself, and the way it, but $225 knife.
No, I get all that, but I'd never.
Not for that money.
I'd never spend that for that. Half of that might be considered. Never spend that on a knife like that.
Hey, I wonder where this is.
All right, we were talking shots here. What kind of shots was this?
Well, I just got sent pictures from the homo convention.
What the fuck? Who's that soft ass?
Yeah.
I mean, I know that right there is the Scotsman. You can never forget the beard and a good clean shave like myself. But who the fuck is that, like, homo-looking dude next to him? Scott's not that way, is he? I thought he was more into girls. I thought he was into my sister, actually, but he's getting all close.
I didn't realize that there was a homo convention in the area.
Hey, again, to each their own. If they want to get weird, that's cool. I just rather not see it, which they just had to send it, but it's alright. What, no? Just a picture, you're laughing again?
I said, you know the guy you're with swallows. And he goes,
Which one?
I bet you do. And I'm like, hey, $20 is $20.
Support that.
So.
Hey.
Huh?
I got it.
Homo juice?
Why not join the motherfuckers? Go ahead and send them a picture. Tell them we'll do some homo juice together.
You have to make sure you hold it so I can I can read it.
Our juice is probably going to taste a little better than their juice, but
I'll get the shot out too, because I'll get you pouring. I said $20 is $20. He says, yeah, especially in coins shortage.
hey, if anyone needs coins, I'm just going to keep holding on to my coins until, people are real desperate. But if someone did want to buy my coins right now for, double the value, I would happily sell them.
What the hell is this shit? This is because they're trying to move us towards
Electronics. Yep.
You
That's all it is.
You have to get chipped so you can just buy you just go like this.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Can I have your implant put in the head of your dick? Hey, excuse me.
That's actually a great idea. Till I get old and I can't reach my dick up to the counter.
They'd be like, "Where's your implant?" Beep 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 beep. Are you serious?
Hey, they call it a boner for a reason.
Okay. More essence of Alone with Company.
Yeah, we've really been liking this.
I don't know why.
I think we're just trying to get rid of it. It's kind of an eyesore.
Yeah.
Big old blue tape across the top of the bottle, and actually, it's not bad. It's not bad. I'll give them that.
Don't admit that on camera.
No, it's not bad. I've had plenty better, but. And this is his favorite, isn't it? Yeah, we got to go.
I think he sent it to me because he
didn't like it.
It's kind of like sucking your own dick, though.
Well, he is a balls back kind of guy. I mean, at least from that last picture.
Thing is I don't know if Christopher is at Scotsman's or Scotsman is at Christopher's.
I was kind of wondering the same thing.
Because I thought Christopher's had
farther.
another guest.
That probably is his guest. Christopher's farther, isn't he?
He's in the Milwaukee
area.
area.
And isn't Scotsman kind of between us?
Scotsman's in Ohio.
Oh, so he's even farther actually. Yeah. It would be Chris is in the middle.
Well, yeah, he did make sure it was spelled right.
What spell? What?
WHISKY, motherfucker. I don't know. From that picture that
Because of these texts, I don't know if we're going to be able to handle any more shots from the goddamn the club. We better finish reading.
From the picture I showed you, Christopher looks like he's wearing his life preserver, which means he's at Scotsman is at Christopher's because Christopher got his life preserver to color match his brand new water toy.
Are you sure? I figured he was wearing the life preserver because he wanted to stay on top.
At the lake. Okay, so... Playing with the new water toy.
You get a jet ski?
Not the jet ski, whatever you call it, the ride-on style.
The ride-on style?
Yeah, it's kind of like a...
You mean the Scotsman?
Actually, it's crispy. Touche.
I'm just kidding. It took you a second there. No, like, you got the jet ski boats? You have a jet ski, like...
Well, I always think of the jet ski as that thing you used to be able to stand on, and I don't know if they even make that anymore.
They're few and far between, but I think they still do.
Christopher's...
Pretty sure they do.
Christopher is like 1,000cc skidoo or whatever. It's like
so it's the 2-seater most likely because they make them now. They're all basically 2-seaters.
I don't know if I can.
It's like a snowmobile on the water type of thing.
I don't know if I can.
Jet ski.
Whoa! I don't. He sent me a picture. I was seeing if I could zoom in enough to actually see if it's in the water, but I did capture that.
Ooh, some fucking bright pink hair.
Yeah.
I wonder if the shades may, match that drapes.
Make sure there's no personal information on here. Yeah, I zoomed way in on the picture that I was sent.
That's probably his girlfriend trying to get in. He's gonna hate you.
So Scotsman is up 6.5 hours south of us right now.
Yeah, it's still a ride. He's in Ohio, huh? Good for fucking him. I'd actually, I think Ohio might be a good place to move.
Gotta find the place for the... Eventually what's gonna happen is we're gonna have Libtardia and freedom.
No, and I'm not disagreeing with you, but that's why I'm liking Ohio. You don't need a permit. Like, you can open carry anywhere. Like, isn't that what America was kind of built on? I should be able to protect myself, and I should be able to, pursue my happiness.
Knock him off it and take it for a whirl. What a dick. That is typical. That is typical Christopher. Leave your guest standing on shore, fondling his nuts, while you're out on your water toy picking up chicks. Well, I guess I can't really knock that either.
I heard some of the stupidest shit today I gotta laugh about.
Oh, did you get a call from the Democratic Party?
No. It was from a Democrat online, though. Okay? It was a Facebook people. And this fucking Democrat was bitching about how the Republicans suck so bad. Yet, they were trying to define, like, the 3 liberties in America and, pursuit of happiness and all this. And then they started going in and bitching about, like, pursuit of happiness is not getting free housing. That's socialism. But they were all, like, for the Democratic Party. And they were explaining that you have to work for your pursuit of happiness. And you have to do all these things, right? And I'm just dying laughing like, I think we got a very confused Republican on our hands. I think he's a Republican transgender Democrat.
Well, if you
Everything this guy was saying was Republic, yet he was talking as a Democrat like the Democrats are the way to salvation. Because these Republicans don't want you to work. They want you to stay at home and pay your bills.
Scotsman's like, I hope this is in the brew review. Yes, it is.
It is. I'm starting to get a little mincemeat over here. I'm getting fucked up. I think it was the cheese, though. If anything, I'm going to blame it on the cheese. We better keep reading, man. We're so deep in this video.
Why'd this take so fucking long? Because we're busy talking to you, standing on the beach looking at... Uh-oh.
Oh, boy. God, you got to answer it. You can't say no to that now. Hello?
Did I reach the Eric Bomey Brewer?
Maybe.
Oh wait, hold on. It's the Matt Brew Reviews, because unless Matt's there, it's not a brew review. Is that right?
Yeah, Matt's here. You're speaking correctly.
I mean, Matt's the only one that calls whiskey properly, so.
I was informed by a very good teacher of mine.
So
What's happening, fellas?
What are you doing?
I'm standing at the lake watching a lonely company, play with his toy.
Why is he being such a rude dick?
Because he's a rude dick. That's why. I don't know.
Is he letting you play with this toy?
Fuck, I've been here like, I don't know, 2 fucking hours, and the motherfucker's been on the lake half of it.
Well, is he letting you play with this toy?
No, I haven't even fucking touched the toy yet.
Good answer. But you said I haven't touched the toy yet like you want to.
He can take his own toy and shove it up his ass.
Oh, shit, Scotsman. Thanks for the smiles, buddy.
Absolutely, man. I'm just chilling, man. I'm finally on vacation. Finally. Fuck.
Does that mean you're coming up this way?
All this bullshit going on. Finally on vacation.
I've been on vacation for a while. Loving it.
Able to relax a little bit.
Well, you're only 6.5 hours away.
I know. I know.
Hey, you drive up in a day or two and I'll be 100% free. We can go shoot some guns. Drink some real whiskey.
Technically I only have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I have to be here. The other days I don't have to be here. So I technically could make a drive up there.
Well, I don't know if Eric wants you up here, but you could happily come up and hang out with me. I mean, I know I'm a lesser prize and all, but we could still have all the same fun. To be honest, I don't have to work, so I might be more fun.
I don't have to work either, so, it's all fun, right?
Well, just tempting you if you're interested. We go out fishing, shooting, whatever the fuck you want.
And then I get home from work and the fun really starts.
Yeah, then we get drunk. Shooting golf balls over the fence. Or at the wife.
Golf ball, cigars.
Eating some of that nasty ass cheese.
On his table? What the fuck?
Limburger cheese.
It smells like old man.
At the lake.
And I'm sure you got your mask on.
Fuck no. Here's the funny thing, man. Here's the funny thing. It's been mandatory at work for the past 2 weeks. Guess who's still the only motherfucker in the entire plant that has not worn one? That's right, me. And has anyone said a goddamn fucking word to me? Fuck no. Why? Because I'm the baddest motherfucker in the plant. Don't fuck with me.
It's not you that's badass, it's the fucking beard.
Hey, man, I've never missed a day. I've never been late. And so, yeah.
Hey, I won't want to mess with you either. When you got a beard that's hanging to your belly, Fuck. That's a guy that, I mean, that's ZZ Top status. I wouldn't fuck with you either. I wouldn't even question it. If I was to question anything, I'd say, how the fuck do you put a mask on that furry face?
You know, when all this shit first came out, you know, they're like, hey, you guys, you know, we need you to have a mask and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I look at them and I'm like, seriously? They're like, yeah. I'm like, okay. Please tell me how it's going over this. They're like, what? I'm like, okay, I know you don't have a beard. I do. Explain how I'm supposed to put this piece of shit over my fucking beard? Yeah, not happening.
You know what else I'd ask them? If they want to argue or fight you anymore, not like they have, but if they do, grab that box, because any box that's in recent production is gonna say does not fucking stop COVID.
No. Well, you know, here's the thing, man. Like, here's the funniest part of all this bullshit. So, you know, I'm at work. It's mandatory. All these fucking managers, all the supervisors are walking around, and 99.9% of the time, they don't fucking have one on, or they don't have it on properly.
Yep. No, trust me, I was in there, I get it.
Go ahead, call me out, because you know what? I'll call every single motherfucker in the goddamn fucking planet out.
Rick James for you guys.
What's that?
Oh, I was calling you Rick James. Rick James online. He must not be American enough to know that.
So what are you boys drinking tonight?
A couple different things. KBS and URSA Minor Brewing Bear Hop. It was an IPA.
A little bit of a few different whiskeys.
Some whiskeys.
So can we expect this review at a decent time, or is it going to be, you know, super late?
Super late. You put it up. Pretty good timing. We're already at 140.
140 right now.
And we're not done with comments. We're not even to the second set of comments.
I still have I think there's probably 10 or 12 comments before we get to the Ed Club.
Oh damn.
Yeah, we should start reading.
Well, I got you on the phone, and since you're my brother and I love you, and I love Matt too, since you know he says it properly. Boys, I'm calling you out right now, live. Whiskey, motherfuckers.
We just took one for you, motherfucker, but I'll do it again because it's you.
I got you on the phone. It's fucking live.
Yeah. Hey, Scotsman, I'll tell you what. If you want to get tempted just a little bit more, my MCK is coming in the mail on Monday.
Nice.
So if you do head up, you know, we could set in and side in, you know, the MCK. All the more reason to come up.
It's a possibility, man. It's a possibility. Minnesota was taken off the list of restricted states.
Well, we'll go hang out in the country. You don't have to worry about masks. We'll go in this.
I don't give a fuck about a mask, dude. I ain't wearing one, no matter what. I don't give a fuck where I'm at.
I get that. I'm just saying we'll be having our fun out of town anyway, so.
Scotsman?
Yeah.
Hey, cheers to you.
Cheers, Scotsman.
To the hairy bastard.
Yeah. Sorry, there's a loud ass fucking boat going. What?
Oh, John Paul.
I got this for you, Scotsman.
What's that?
Oh, fucking Christ.
I just shit my pants.
That was just fucking dirty cheese
I can't hear
stage 2.
shit.
Little.
Everyone listening to this review right now, I'm sorry, but I'm at a lake and I can't hear shit. Okay, go again.
I just shit my pants for you.
No, he shit his pants and blamed it on you.
Are you holding it for me too?
You're fucking disgusting.
Oh, God.
All right.
I hope you're holding it for me.
I guess Matt's going to start reading comments, or otherwise this is going to turn into a 2-hour deal.
It's already getting.
It's going to be 2 hours no matter what.
Well, discuss, man.
I've already told you, I don't know how many times, Christine needs to read the comments because she does it so much better and so much faster.
Well, you're talking to two guys that are drinking.
Scotsman.
You're talking to two guys that are drinking. We get a little inebriated.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point.
Yeah, no, she is a lot faster. I'll give you that. I agree. She might not be as funny sometimes, but she's still good shit.
All right. Hey, did you boys drink whiskey or no?
Yeah, we cheers to you, man.
Yeah, we
2
did.
minutes ago.
Okay.
We did.
All right. Good. Mescal.
We did a.
No, hey, hang up on this dirty motherfucker. If he wants to pull this shit, he can come up here and match.
You're breaking up. We can't hear you. Must be out.
I'm just fucking with you. All right. Hey. But in all seriousness, hey, we did an excellent job a week and a half ago, almost 2 weeks ago, with Justice Final Mission. To everyone that was out there that helped out, thank you very much. Appreciate y'all. And let's keep it going. I'm on the ball with High Point, working with High Point. Hopefully, I can get them on board.
That'd be cool.
So give me a little bit of time. I'm working on it. Here in the next week or so, we'll have High Point on board.
I think you just shit yourself laughing. Hey, Scotsman, that would be honestly cool.
Yes, hell yeah.
And you know what? I mean, I'm not going to knock the last week and a half or whatever you were saying. I think the whole Justice Final Mission is going awesome. I mean, the fact that it's still here today and that we have so many supporters and believers in the cause, like, shit. I'm not even one of the guys that really run it, but I'll tell you what, I support it.
You know, it doesn't matter when we do it. If I say, hey, we're doing this for Justice Final Mission, and Eric shows up, and Jim shows up, and all the rest of them show up, bam, it's on.
No, I'm not disagreeing.
We either hit the goal or surpass the goal.
Yeah, and I'm not disagreeing. That's what I was saying, like, you know what? Whether it's the last week or not, I definitely applaud it. I'm just saying, Justin's Final Mission's done awesome, period, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah,
we still got a lot of followers. We're still picking up new people. And you know what? It's just a lot of good people supporting a lot of good things.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Hey, just so you guys know, and so you're proud of me, I got to Wisconsin. The first thing I did was I pulled into a gas station, got some beer, and guess what? Hey, I didn't wear a fucking mask.
Hey, come up here to Minnesota and do that same shit.
I will.
All right, well, I'll see you then.
I can do that, man. I'm not fucking scared. There ain't no one telling me to wear a goddamn mask.
Yeah, I didn't tell you to be scared. Come up, have some beers, and let's do some shooting. Maybe the other way around, shooting with some beers, but.
It's a good possibility, man. I'll let you guys know midweek what the schedule's looking like.
Eric might be tied up. Me, I am fucking straight up free.
All right, I'll let you guys know midweek what it's looking like.
All right.
Take
care, Scotty.
I'll let you boys get back to it, and I'll look forward to the review.
Okay.
It's going to be a long one. Fast forward to an hour and a half to see your ass.
Okay, well, don't take your pants off around Christopher.
Oh, never.
No, Christopher takes his pants off for him.
The first thing he told me when I got here is like, hey, do you have a pair of swim trunks? No. He's like, well, what do you got underneath? Like, dude, why the fuck is that the first thing you asked me? Yeah, he's got some problems.
Nothing.
He's got some problems. Don't worry. It ain't gonna happen. Don't worry.
All right.
Y'all be safe. Have fun. Don't wear a fucking mask, and I'll talk to you soon.
Be safe. We are safe. We're drinking at home. I gotta walk the fucking house away.
Yeah. Fuck the mask.
That's right. All right. Later, boys.
Bye.
You know, just because you said that, I think one day I'm gonna have to come over here in my Darth Vader mask. You know, what I would really like to do is take the Darth Vader mask and turn it into a 2.0 Darth Vader mask. Put a perfect circle in there for like a straw. But then I would ruin my mask. But wouldn't it be awesome though, just the same, like, just a little...
Carrying a beer. Okay, Stormy Coyote raises hand. I've had Limburger cheese on 2 occasions. I've honestly never had something that, to this day, I'm still unsure of whether I like it or not. And I'm
really not that picky when it comes to food. To me, it has flavors that I both like and don't. Alright, so, yeah, maybe you like some dirty vagina.
Stormy Coyote.
I'm just saying, like, I get it, you might have some hints that you like, but the shit is rancid. It's fucking nasty.
Stormy Coyote, regards to my bow, I only paid $550 for it, not $900. It's $900 at their website right now.
What's that? What's that?
Just a regular, just a straight bow.
I was looking at a Raven 9. It was a crossbow, and someone wants to trade for like firearms or whatever. And I've got firearms, but this bow is worth, I think he said $1,700 when he paid for it. Right now it's like maybe $1,300, right? Whatever it was, it was definitely worth more than one of my pistols. And I thought about, like, I would like a crossbow because it's a quiet killer.
Yeah.
But
is it legal in Minnesota?
No, you can't legally hunt with it, but that's the whole point. Like, if I want to go, like, take out deer and no one know, shit, I just put that on the line. People know. But, I mean, it's like Walking Dead. Like, I pull a Daryl on them. You know, I'll ride the loud-ass motorcycle, but then I'm just quiet. It's off the map.
You also looked up the Savannah, not the Savannah Stealth, different bows. And the gentleman at
Shields, who ordered it from me, said in a gritty smoker Latin voice, "You've got good taste." Laugh out loud.
It is good looking.
Well, any salesman is going to say that, period, but
longbows are
I like the
vicious.
You know what? The only longbows I remember are the ones I used to have to flex between my legs. No, I grew up. I grew up on bows actually back in the day. I'm not talking about these fancy fucking compound bows and shit. Back in the day, which you know the bows, you would string through your leg and you would bend it over your back. You hook.
Oh yeah.
I remember shooting those out at my grandpa's house all the time.
McLean.
But there was one time I lost, usually I was pretty good finding my arrows because I'd shoot them up over the tree line. And you just, you know, you keep walking, you eventually find it. There was one I didn't find for 3 years. Yeah, I do. There was one I didn't find for 3 years I did find eventually. But it was 3 years later. You can shoot those bitches a long way. Hold on. Oh, you're done? You don't have one? Oh, you beat me. Fuck. Alright, I'll do a show for the audience. You know, you beat me until you spilled.
Ah, yeah.
I was showing them I didn't need a bottle opener like you, but that's my regular thing. But you totally still spilled.
Oh, just look at the little bubbles.
Oh, it does look good, but you spilled a eighth of the bottle on the floor. My son's gonna be so bored when I get back home.
I calculated the alcohol.
He's gonna have to play basketball. Hey, do you got more of those plastic balls?
The wiffle balls?
Yeah. I want to get him out golfing because today he asked, I surprised him and we went somewhere. He's like, "Are we going golfing?" And he kind of seemed excited about it. So,
Well,
I know we lost a lot.
I know where there's 3 of them.
Did you lose all the other ones?
No.
Well, I don't need a lot.
No, I
That whole pack, you have the pack. You see how much it costs? It was like what, $4.50? $4, $4.50
I was actually gonna have Christine order some because I just don't want to go into the Walmart, and if I do, I will not wear a mask.
No, I get it, and I'm not mad. I told you I didn't care about the balls. That's why I fucking gave you the whole thing. But now my son, all of a sudden, he used to love golfing, and for the last year and a half, he has had no interest. Remember I told you, he went golfed, he slipped and fell in the mud because it was like right in the spring, and he's never wanted to go again. But today, he was guessing all these things that I was taking him out for, and he seemed kind of excited about the whole, like, are you taking me golfing? And I said, no, but I can. And he's like, really? Yeah, I'll take you golfing. You got your own fucking golf club set you haven't used more than once.
Well, we could at least do the...
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. We could do some...
He can stand in the middle. He's in Michelle. Michelle probably wouldn't want the divots, though.
We can do some back and forth and do some grill at the same time. I got to grill up, I don't know what I got for dinner. Oh, I got some salmon and asparagus. What are you doing?
I can't remember what tonight was. The grill is involved, which just reminds me I was supposed to go get some more
propane
cylinders. That ain't gonna happen now.
Cylinders.
McLean, Eric, I'm getting divorced and I'm selling my house in California. Is there anything for sale around you? The closer the better. Please advise.
There's a lot of places around Duluth, but actually Duluth is crazy expensive to buy a house.
Right now, I don't know if this is everywhere, but it is definitely a
doubled and
seller's
tripled.
market.
No, shit is doubled and tripled right now. Yeah, sellers. Sorry, not buyers. Sellers. Everything is fucking doubled and tripled in the past, 2 months.
You know, this worked out for us, though. The house that we flipped over by the kitchen and the house that we flipped on 11th and Superior sold for double what they paid for it. Actually, almost double what they had into it with our labor and our parts. I mean, it's just like, and if they would have listened to us, it's like, Greg goes, put it on the market at $129.9. Well, the first offer came in at $122.9, and they took it. The first offer.
That's stupid.
It was on the market for 3 fucking hours. Why would you take?
That's stupid. But yeah. You know what? They're like, no. You know why they took it? You know why they took it? They looked at the numbers and they're like, well, that's profit. Let's take it. No, that's profit. Let's take it.
It was serious profit, but still.
Again, I agree, but you can still wait and have that bidding war, even if it's only a couple days. Don't respond instantly to that first bid. Well, you wait a day or two, and you can say, "Yeah, we'll take it." If nothing else comes in, you want to wait, especially if that was your first offer. You want to wait and see if you get a better offer or worse offers or whatever the case may be, and you make your decision off of that. But you could still wait 48 hours before responding. 48 hours is not like a slap in the face. Yeah, you want to know your shit right away, but 48 hours is not. That's 2 days. That's a weekend you might have to wait over.
McLean, Eric, where I think it's time to put the helmet back on, Eric. McLean.
I keep telling him the same thing. I try to get him to go out riding, and he just fucking won't do it with me.
McLean, Mother's Polish sucks. Used Simchrome. Oh, by the way, I'm pregnant. Call me. McLean, Eric, the moment on the middle of your back looks like
Eric, that moment on the middle of your back looks like Abraham Lincoln.
What's the moment?
I don't know. You must lift up your shirt, or you had a shirt on that covered your back.
He should see my ass crack. Looks like Venezuela. David Brown,
I would say Puerto Rico.
David Brown, can you get DD from Porking a Ghost? See, we were talking about this last night on Locked and Loaded.
That's above my comprehension, to be honest.
Gun glutton.
Dude, I'm still smelling fucking the nastiest pussy in the world. It's like you walked into a fucking
whorehouse review.
A whorehouse that fucking just, I don't care how cute she looks, it smells dirty.
Gun glutton wants me to make cigar reviews. Oh my god. I know
that ain't a bad idea, but I'm surprised he's not asking Steve for that.
I know so little about beer, and then you... Okay, I'll get right on that, Gun Glutton.
I don't really know this Gun Glutton, but I like the comment, because that opens up... I mean, I'm telling you, we could open up a lot of reviews. I'll have to start my own channel just so, like, you know, we can actually get numbers, because I know you're limited to, like, 150 tops. But... we could do cheese. We could do all those fine, like, fancy, prissy, finger in the air shit.
What you actually need to do is need to go over gun.
I do like Gun Glutton. He's got some videos, and they're all pistols so far. He's got some another pistol, but yeah, still like, yeah, he's got some.
Hey, what's up, guys? I just wanted to show off these mammoth teeth grips real quick.
I do like the grip. I do like the grip, actually. But I like that pistol, too. That is a shiny pistol.
Grips, but when I heard you can get mammoth ivory, and then when I found out you can get mammoth teeth, I thought that was even cooler. And these are truly beautiful. They weren't cheap, but they were definitely worth it.
I bet they weren't. And I liked them.
Wow.
To be honest, I think I like... it's a toss-up. I don't know if I like those better or less than my Albany, or what was it? Abalone. You know the ones I got in my Desert Eagle?
Mm-hmm.
Give me a hard time because they're slick. I mean, they look good, but no, they're smooth.
Yeah, Gun Glutton, those are badass grips.
I agree.
On a badass looking gun. A fucking,
that's what I was thinking.
Fucking
that was shiny as hell.
With a rail?
It was shiny.
Sharkey with the read more button.
That cheese looks fucking great. But it tastes like shit. I mean, smells like shit. Smells like shit. Yeah. Let some ripping in the open down in the basement. I'll get there. Chris will love that, I'm sure. Limburger, I've had it. And dozens more strong cheeses like it. Some blue cheeses are epic, whilst others, on the other hand, are on the other end, the scale. Some old Beamster cheese from my religion is great too. Aged for years. Very salty and needs to be cut with a chisel, because it's rock hard. Dried out and flavors condensed to epicness. Oh, I'll lick the salty off the Brew Babe too, without a doubt. But with a beer. I support that, salty. Or Sharky. No, that's what I'm liking about, like, my farmer that I always say. I like the dried out, the edge, the endness of it, that really dried up edginess of it. And you get that salty cheese.
Actually, that's one of the things, especially Christine with her thyroid problem. Mm-hmm. You go to have a really good pizza, and she's like, this is really salty. It's the cheese. A high-end quality cheese. Unfortunately, that's the repercussions. Sharky, the PL Mini fits nicely on the Smith, making it even a better nightstand gun. Yeah, well then, now there's the exact same thing with a fucking laser in it. It should work on the 5.7, but you'll need a different holster, I bet. No, it works in that holster, because the TLR is a much bigger thing, and it actually, the gun rocks in the holster. So, I guess technically, yes, you're right, it doesn't work. It's, Yeah, I like the TLR on the 5.7 much better. I've never had a deal with Olight directly. I bought mine through Knives and Tools, a local Dutch realtor with epic customer service. I have the Batten S1R, and
Love it. It says live it, but I'm guessing love it.
and then we can say to him, right on, thanks for the info, agreed.
Either right on or thanks for the info.
Yeah, go with right on. I mean, he'll see this, so he knows that we have no choice but to commit for some YouTube fucking answers. Sharky, fuck me.
That bit of spread Limburger did look like a wolf. I read it right and it didn't make sense to me.
Well, that's because I spread it on the cheese, and it looked like a wolf head, so I showed it.
Oh, okay. Fuck me. That bit of spread Limburger did look like a wolf. Now go make the brew babe on toast with Limburger. Hey, Sharky, I like that. That was good. I wish I could do the same. Sharky again. Still here. Good night, Gracie. An epic ass. I need her as a Tex-Ex. Okay.
We got here.
Fuck, Sharky's blowing this shit up. And Wade.
Wade, you cut the cheese, and it always smells like ass every week.
No, it don't smell like ass. It smells like dirty punani.
Wade, never had Limburger cheese. One of the advantages of being lactose intolerant.
Hey, Wade, I honestly challenge you. Just go buy some. You don't have to eat it. I don't want you to get sick. Just go buy some Limburger cheese or find some that someone else has and just smell it. It is like the fucking most rotten punani you have ever dealt with. It's truly what it is.
Wade says, look into Slingbow. More compact and, to me, easier to learn.
Slingbow. Then you put a little thing up there, huh? That is a fucking little hand crossbow.
Oh, so it's like a slingshot.
Well, I have those slingshots with the back rest on your. Let's see, that's more. See, I usually got the handle in that right there.
That one's different.
That's way more than what I'm used to. I got the slingshot right there. God damn it. Right there without the light. Jesus Christ. Fucking creeper. You know what?
Oh.
You know what?
Remember Urkel? Did I do that? Gunwild.
By the way, guys, I know a lot of you don't like me on screen, so that's why. No, that's not why I've been hanging out off the screen half this video. It's because fucking Eric smells so bad. I've been giving him distance, and that's why I've been over here.
Gunwild. I don't care what you do with your guns. I just like giving you crap. But if you have the wrong muzzle device on it, I'll call you out.
Hey, what do you ever think about the blue one I got? I don't remember who I got that from. Who was it?
Mystery sender.
I thought it was, but I thought there was still at least one or two that might have thought that it might be from. Hey, whoever sent that, it is actually on my gun, and it creates twice the fucking noise it used to. It's not a quiet gun, but it still looks cool. Eric has my other one on this BB gun, which is kind of embarrassing. To know that. Hey, I might be grabbing that for hunting season because the one I have now is like batshit crazy loud every time I shoot it. It literally makes you like.
Oh, you want something more quiet? I have something you can use.
Yeah, I know. On your BB gun? No. When I shoot that gun, it literally, if I don't have...
No, it's for when you're cleaning your gun.
If I don't have hearing protection, I'm like, oh my god, that was really fucking loud. I told you I took my buddy out. I got 4 shots. I literally had 4 shots before I'm like, I can't do no more. it was ringing my bell that much that I couldn't do no more. And then the kid I took, my buddy Jaden, he was with us in NIHAP. He shot 5 or 6. He did get farther than me, but I told him he could clean a whole 20-round clip, which I shot 4. So that would have been 16 rounds left. He had 5 or 6. It was just barely more than me, and he's like holding his ears. He's like, yep, no, I'm good on this one. Yeah, I know.
Mag.
Hey, that was the one you fucking told me to build.
Do you like these?
No, not just the gun. Do you remember when we first started? Or not we. I mean, like, yeah, we started.
Wiener?
No, you said, hey, we're going to build you your first gun. Like, I want you to learn how to build a gun, not just, like, buy a gun. We're going to build a gun. And I said, okay,
like
that's awesome. No,
it's like Build-A-Bear, but more expensive.
No, but that's what you said. And I'm like, my brother fucking is a manager at Build-A-Bear. Like, all right, so we started talking.
My daughter works for him.
We started talking, and who was your daughter?
Lorana.
In Duluth?
Yeah.
He quit now, but he knows the owner. Or not the owner, he knows the current worker. How long has she been there? Talk about this after. Anyways, you said, let's build a 5.56, and you were like, hey, present to you. You remember that? You're like, present to you. I want to get you started on your first build. I'm ordering a lure right now. And we're building your gun. I was like, okay, that's awesome. And you're like, yeah, we're going to build you a 5.56. And I said, the fuck we are. Hold up. I don't know a lot about guns, but...
Fake news. Fake
no,
news. Fake
no, this is 100% true. I said, no, I want something bigger. And that's why we went with the AR.
That's what Joey's sister says.
No, we went with the AR-10 or the AR-15 because I do a lot of hunting, okay? And up until recently in Minnesota, you couldn't hunt with a 5.56, honestly. I said I want the bigger gun. I want the 308. We'll still build same platform. I want the bigger caliber, and that way I can drop any motherfucking thing on this continent. Was that not honestly what happened?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to front, I'm just being serious. You said fake news. And that's how you've seen, most viewers have seen my current gun now, but fuck you, read on. But that's how that started. That was my first gun, and a year later I've now got 4. 5 very soon. I got hey.
Well, if I had a chance to start it all over, I would have definitely wanted to start with a 308 versus a 5.56.
But you were the one that said me 5.56. I said no.
Then again, my very first one is this guy.
Hey,
and I would never go back.
I'm not saying 5.56 can't be badass. That is a badass gun, but I'm talking like I want my gun to hunt more than hunt people. Like, it's not just about defense. I want to defend, but I also want to be able to have something long range where I can drop a big animal, because you know what? Survival is not only about surviving against fucking assholes if shit goes down. It's also about getting food, and food wants to run. You gotta have some patience and time and a decent long range gun if you want to get some good food. And that's where my thought was.
Hey, did you see that video from the douchebag from BLM? He said these are dangerous, and if you're not trained...
Boom! Your wife just got shot in the butt cheek.
Okay.
No, alright, whatever, it's not my problem. I don't know. Well, yeah, we'll load the first one in. That's cool.
He said the gun's gonna go off and kill somebody.
if you had one loaded, and that's why I said, okay, you want to prove your point, because I know what's going to happen in the first one. If you had one loaded, that's going to be a potentially different story.
Well, you're not going to have one loaded and then have the bolt carrier back. Ever. If you do, you've already got a huge problem. Either way, the guy from BLM is a fucking idiot.
But you rather play it safe than sorry in any circumstance or video, unless it's like literally like you have threat here. It doesn't matter. You're worried more about yourself than potential what could happen.
No, but that guy said the gun is going to fire. He's on his video. Have you seen his video?
No, but I tell you what. You just put a full mag in. Don't do that again unless you point like straight forward or something. In case it was to somehow go off, you're not going to like hit your wife in the butt like I just said.
No, I'm just showing that the guy from BLM, the leader of BLM, is a complete fucking retard.
Oh, no, hold on. You don't even have to fucking say that. You know why? Anyone who wants to join BLM, let me tell you what. You can come join us. All you have to do is sit through three warning rules. We'll tell you all about that when you get here. Okay? You can come join us. And then as soon as you hear these 3 things, all of a sudden, you will be a full-fledged member of the BLM. And not just a full-fledged member. You'll be able to carry. And I'll tell you what, you'll be dangerous as fuck to everyone. Not only those white guys, not only those black guys, not only all the others in the middle. You will be dangerous to the same people you have a cause for. Because you are uneducated and you're dangerous. Is that fair to say? No, I saw that. They shot them motherfucking selves. No, they shot them motherfucking selves. They just didn't deliver it like I just did.
The more BLM and Antifa shows who they are, the more I say, bring it, you fucking pieces of shit.
Did you see the Antifa where they were shooting them fucking selves? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I was left with the BLM, and the BLM actually. But do you understand, like, there was no training whatsoever. They said, come on over. We'll teach you with 3 quick quotes that has nothing to do with gun safety. And we're going to man the streets. Hey.
What?
Yeah, I shot you in the ass. I'm sorry.
Gun wild. Speaking of flasks, I found a brand new still in the box flask that came from Iraq veteran 888. Man can. Do you want it?
Never say no.
Yeah, well, you know.
That sounds cool.
I'll trade you for something. What do you want for it? Now, let's go to the Two-Hearted Ed Club, to the Sunny Slopes.
I mean, it's just a flask. I don't know how good or bad it is, but coming from somebody else, it could be cool too, just naming wise.
That's because it came from, that wasn't one of my knife
No, but
offerings.
no,
Eric
no,
and
no,
Iraq
do you
veteran.
understand? I'm just saying, it could be cool coming from whoever it is, but a flask is a flask.
NIHAP says Limburger shot. I ate it all.
I'm changing this. Thumbs down. He can see this. I don't care. It won't even let me dislike the bitch.
It did too.
It did?
Yeah.
NIHAP. Honestly, actually, you know what? For all the viewers out there, some give me a hard time and I can totally deal with it. Others, I'm like, yeah, you're a dick, whatever. But NIHAP doesn't really say much good or bad about me. But I know NIHAP. And it doesn't matter. He could dog me all day long. I love NIHAP. I know him pretty well. Not obviously as much as Eric, but I've seen him many times over. And NIHAP, you're a real motherfucker, honestly. I might give you shit about being NIHAP half-ass prepper, because I'm like, well, I'm a full-ass prepper. No, it's not the truth. NIHAP, you were one of my favorite guys on all of Eric's feeds. NIHAP, and I'll throw a shout out to Altenda. No, get the fuck out of here. No, those two are my probably favorite fucking dudes. It's honestly NIHAP and that sucking your horn. Nope, NIHAP and Altenda. And you know what? We don't hear much from Altenda. I have only seen him once or twice, but Altenda was an awesome guy when I met him. He was so cool. And you guys were so fucking mean to that fucker. Let me tell you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
NIHAP, you're awesome. Altenda, you're awesome. And, well, I'll tell you what. You are a man's man. They fucked with you like nobody's business.
Salty Shellback. Two Naked Ale Club. No. Cobra. Here on the couch.
I bet it.
Cobra. Cheers, Two-Hearted Ale Clubbers and Sunny Slopers. Hashtag.
Justin's final mission. Hashtag never forget. Hashtag be like motherfucking Ed.
That's all you have to remember.
Sorry, I added a few, but yeah. Hashtag be like Ed.
Smile money. Oh, there is drinking today. Cheers. I have what Lily was having.
There is drinking today. And Smile Money, you drink what Lily's having every day, because you are a Lily drinker.
That's because he was talking about last night.
Well, that's Smile Money.
Lily, well, of course, I've already heard from Lily today, and she's just like, I'm so sorry about last night. Don't be fucking sorry. The shit show's the shit show. Lily,
that for a reason.
Lily had a lot of Patron, and she has been having a real problem because her doctors haven't granted her the access to the normal medication that she takes to sleep. And she had a bunch of Patron, and she said she went too far last night during Locked and Loaded. And personally, I don't fucking care. Locked and Loaded is what it is.
I would judge you for a second, but you explain it and why you might be in that situation, and I'm still not going to judge it. Because to each their own, and you know what? If you're not getting what you need, that's actually... Hey, you agree or disagree with me right now, but a lot of people, the medications they need right now are not getting passed on to them.
No, because it's bullshit. The fucking insurance
company...
You can't have that, but the doctor says he needs that.
It's a political conspiracy. The doctors are prescribing it for a reason because they're fucking doctors. The political agenda is saying, no, you can't have that. And now you go, the doctor prescribes what you need. You go to the fucking Walgreens or whatever pharmacist you go to, and all of a sudden, they're like, we can't give that out. What the fuck you mean? This is my doctor's prescription, motherfuckers.
That's exactly.
Isn't that the truth, though?
That's exactly what my buddy Greg has been going through. The doctor says, you have to have this, this, and this. And the insurance company comes back and says,
they start questioning
denied that, and we disagree with that.
It's not even denial. This is what my doctor prescribed. They're going to say, well, why do you need this? Why do you need this? Why is your doctor prescribing this?
Who the fuck
bitch,
are you to ask?
You are a pharmacist, bitch. You're not a doctor. You prescribe the drugs based off what the doctor gives. And the doctor is telling me this is what I need. And they're going to try to deny it.
Gunwild has the last comment.
Bunch of bullshit.
Cheers to our Ed. Cheers to the two-hearted Ed Sunny Slopers final missioners
Clubbinaries.
Clubberinis.
Whatever the fuck it is.
Okay, by now.
We've been so long.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna support it. It's a long one. It's 2 days. Honestly, I thought this was only gonna be an hour, but
I don't give a fuck. It's Saturday.
well, we did have a good time.
Besides that,
I might have sounded like a jackass. Hopefully, I sounded somewhat educated to all y'all, because I was
according to the analytics,
saying.
you only watched a minute and a half.
Fuck them. Hey, but Scotsman's on. And along with company, that fucking gay bastard. Him and his water toy. Later, boys. I love you all.
As Matt said,
I love you all.
fuck them.
Fuck them.